can be whoever I want to be. If you could actually name that movie, I think you could guess what this episode will be about today. How to dream, ladies and gents. Let's just say you're at a retail management job and you hate it. You actually hate it. You could be whoever you want to be. Retail manager. That's just an example. No shade to the retail managers if you love your job. If you hate that job, today I'll be talking to you about how to dream your way out of it in 3 steps. Ready? First, hate the position that you're in right now. I can actually count on my fingers and toes that I know who probably hate their job. People that I just see on a day-to-day basis. So just hate your job. 2, think about your dream job. What I did was thought about the clothes I'd wear, how I'd do my hair, thought about what projects I'd get on, people I'd meet. I even thought about the team I'd work with. At one point, I got so good at dreaming, I started thinking about the brands I'd work for. That's when I knew that I wanted to get into PR. 3rd, dream about it all the time. My favorite moment would be when I was working at a retail job, and while customers would literally scream at you, as I'm listening to them, I'd be thinking about my dream job, working at a PR agency. I dreamt about it so much until I quit. The more you dream does not mean the faster you'll all of a sudden appear at your dream job. No, that's not the case at all. The more you'll dream, the faster that you will get to your dream job. Subconsciously, your mind starts to think to itself, if this is your dream job, why aren't you living it? Then it transcends to your mind being curious about how to get to your dream. And months later, you'll be at your dream job. A little bit of a story time. When I was in retail management, I could not stand my job. I literally got to a point where, like months into dreaming, I started to think to myself, I don't even know anybody who's into PR. How in the world can I get into it? Applying isn't enough. I had no PR background. So the only thing that I could think of was finding a mentor. Not having any money to join PRSA, I didn't have no one to contact. So the first thing I did was jump on LinkedIn. And guys, I promise you I had no clue how to do it. The only thing I had was passion and hunger. That, my loves, is what dreams get you. Hunger and passion. Tried my best to find the best person that reflected who I wanted to be 5 years from then, and I stalked the mess out of her. I'm not even ashamed to say it. After that, I got the courage to email her and ask her to chat about how in the world she got to where she was at. I mean, she was literally brilliant. She was not just a person that was just a manager level. She was the VP of consumer at this amazing agency. She mirrored exactly who I was. She was an African-American woman who I am. She was in love with PR, which I was. And she actually, after I found a little bit more out about her, she was in that space where I was at some point in her life. So she ended up being the best person to talk to. I confided in her like no other. I actually, in my head, called her my fairy godmother. Cannot stop thanking her to God and to her anytime that I actually do see her. I'm telling you guys, in just 2 months, I became an intern at the most amazing PR agency worldwide. So for those of you who know about it, then you know. Anywho, it was literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm telling you, this works. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. Write about it, talk about it, pretend, dream about it every day. And when you dream, guys, don't just dream like halfway do it. Get nuts with it. No one has to know about it. You don't need to tell anybody what you dreamed of. It's between you, yourself, and your spirit. I think at that point, you'll find yourself loving the idea of being in that new place, in that new space, and you'll find yourself running to that dream more than you know. Next thing you know, your hobby would be dreaming, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, ladies and gents, that is all for my episode today. I am so excited to hear from you all. So please, any dreams, hopes, passions, or fears that you may have, comment below and I'll be happy to reach out to you all and tell you more about the dreams and passions that I have. Dream away with love, Trish.